Why people don't appreciate your hard work. So maybe you work inside a company and you're very invested, you want to be successful, and you're working 12 hours, maybe you're working 16 hours, and you're working very, very hard, but it seems like the boss doesn't care. The boss just wants you to do more. The boss is not satisfied with your work. Another example would be, let's say you run a small business. You provide services to your customers. And your customers are very demanding. They say, you change this, you change that, I want this, I want that. And no matter what you do, and you're working overtime, you're working late into the night, and they're still not happy. They still want more. What do you do when people don't appreciate your contribution? That you do so much, but they just don't give a shit. Well, first of all, working hard is always good, right? If you listen to my other videos, I encourage you to work hard on your mission, vision, goal, and dream. Whatever you want to do in your life, if you want to reach the stars, you have to invest the time necessary. We talk about that. But what happens when you invest all that time, but people are still not happy? You're still not getting to where you want to be. Then I want you to also take a hard look at what you're doing, right? Because it's not really about how much you work. It's more about results. Let's say you run a sales team. Let's say you're a sales manager and you lead a team of like 25 salespeople, and and you're just not getting the sales. Like the salespeople are just not getting the results, and you're like calling them, monitoring them. You're you're writing the sales script. You're preparing the sales kit. You do a lot of training. You do everything you can, but you're still not getting the results. I want you to think about what you're doing. I don't want you to keep on doing the same thing and keep on failing. You may be working very hard, but doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. You cannot get a different result by doing the same thing over and over again, right? In order to get a different result, you have to try something different. So maybe you have to introduce a change in the process. Maybe you have to introduce, a new script. Maybe you have to fire people. Maybe the people you have in your team are not optimal. Maybe they're not motivated as you. Maybe, you're the only person doing all the hard work and they're just sitting in the office like doing fucking nothing, right? So you have to look at all the variables around you and introduce change. And this requires creativity. This requires a little bit of brain, right? So I don't want you to just follow tasks and, well, if I do this and do this and do this, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and if I work really hard and I will be successful. No, you have to look at what you're getting from what you're doing. And if the result is not optimal, you have to go back and make changes, right? And you continually introduce change. Small improvements, small improvements, small improvements, small improvements. Eventually, after many, many, many trial and error, you will get results. And it's all about results. When you get results, your boss will love you, your manager will love you, your customers will love you, they will fucking appreciate you. Because they're not looking at how much you work, they're looking at how much results you can produce for them. Take fucking action and don't be a fucktard.